Well, it looks like it's finally here. It looks like Apple is finally getting around to pushing out a new tvOS update, which is going to be called tvOS 17.5. And it's more than likely you had no idea anything about this update because the automatically update software function on the Apple TV 4K devices never works. But that's what I'm here for, right? I install these updates day one so that I can let you all know if it's going to break your device upon installation or if it's going to break some major feature on your device. So anyhow, tvOS 17.5, let's get into it. Welcome into the video, welcome into the channel. Hope everyone is doing well out there. And man, it's been a minute since I've done any content here with the LG C2 you're looking at on your screen, but unfortunately today's video is not going to be directly about the C2, but I thought I'd use it within this video anyway. Instead of talking about the C2 in this video, I'm going to be talking Apple TV 4K today because Apple is currently pushing out a new tvOS, which is called tvOS 17.5. So we'll go ahead and head on into settings, go down to system, software updates, and let me pause for a moment on this screen. See where it says automatically update? Notice how I have that turned off? Leave me a comment below if that feature has ever worked for you. I've had multiple Apple TV devices for a number of years now. I have never received an update over the air pushed automatically onto the device. I have always had to go in here and manually check and manually install the update. Leave me a comment below though if you've ever had an update pushed automatically to yours. And notice how I have it checked off. I thought maybe I'd try out opposite day and just turn it off and see if that would work. Nope, it didn't work. But anyhow, let's click update software. And I cheated a little bit and checked this earlier. And you can see here it says an update is available to 17.5. Do you want to install it now? So let's go ahead and click install and see what happens here. All right, and we are back. I decided not to have you sit through the actual installation process itself. I would say it took maybe about 5 minutes total to do the install from start to finish, which is not too bad considering Apple TV 4Ks are some of the slowest devices that I've ever updated. But anyhow, so let's just take a couple of seconds here to look around. And at first glance here, nothing really looks different. Let's go into settings. And the first thing I want to do is go into video and audio and make sure that it hasn't reset everything. So 4K SDR, RGB high, range and format matched, Atmos available. Okay, so everything looks good here. So the first good news about the update on the tvOS is that it doesn't appear to have reset settings. And actually, just to be sure that it installed the new tvOS, let's take a look here. And there we go. It says tvOS 17.5 over in the bottom left. All right, so next up, let's take a quick look and see if we got any new fun features here on tvOS 17.5. All right, so we have tvOS 17.5 installed on my Apple TV 4K device, but now it's time to see what actually comes with the update. All right, let me just say, if you are on tvOS 17.4 right now and you haven't encountered any issues, you have no problems, your applications are working, your audio is working properly, everything's all good, I'm going to be straight with you and say, I don't really see a big reason to update to 17.5 because as I'm getting ready to show you, all we got with that was bug fixes and improvements. So after all the months of 17.4 being out, Apple's hard at work. They're making big changes behind the scenes. They're testing stuff out. They're going to add some cool new features. No, they're not. All they did was work on apparently bug fixes and improvements. And by the way, improvements, have no idea what the improvements are, but that's all that's really out there about this. So extremely boring update here. And truth be told, if I didn't do these sort of videos for YouTube, first of all, I probably wouldn't even know about this update because as I mentioned earlier in the video, that automatically update software function that you have an on-off switch has never once worked for me in years. I have to manually go in there and check for updates periodically to see even if they are pushing out an update. And they are pushing out an update 17.5, but it doesn't come with anything. So In my opinion, if you're somebody who has had no issues with 17.4, it's all good to stay there. But if you're somebody who encountered any kind of features, like major features breaking or something really changed with your display and your Apple TV 4K and it's not working properly, I'd say it's worth the risk to update because maybe you'll get lucky and under the bug fixes category feature for this update, maybe that broken feature on yours will actually be fixed. So who knows? Give it a shot. But that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy the content, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new around here, your first time checking out one of my videos, I appreciate you doing that. Consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that bell so you don't miss my future uploads. But with all that being said, until the next one.